Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Cataclysm Classic Blind. I'm in a boat, doing daily stuff, and then archaeology. Continue to have an awkward time trying to land with this dragon, since the legs are so far back. Like, right here. What's currently happening is I'm clipping onto the front of the boat. It's odd. That's alright. The price we pay for large Drake mount.
Well met.
A worthwhile cost. I was doing the fishing quests for potential fancy loot and just training fishing. Also want to see if it's going to be sending us further away, because the Dalaran fishing quests had us all over Northrend. And the first one we had was just outside Stormwind here. We'll see. Hitting a walleye. Sometimes I fish for fun, other times to relax. Sometimes I want a challenge. That's where the hardened walleye comes into the picture. This prize fish is not caught for us to eat, but for the challenge. You find the walleye in Stormwind Lake just north of the city. You go up to the challenge? 6 hardened walleyes from the lake just north of the city.
Safe travels.
So that sounds very, very doable. And it looks like the cooking guys are still out here. So we can take their quest too.
What can I do for you?
Or just eat them with the Drake. This one again. Okay. Get the sugar again. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Potentially there could be the list of challenges, a list of quests for this that we could possibly get as a achievement. No extra sugar in here today.
Careful.
On the ground here though. Also potentially it could be other people being able to purchase the sugar too. That's typically how it works with various stocks. I also found some over at the Dwarven District last time. We're figuring this out. After the fiasco we had the first time we tried to find these sugars. We're figuring things out. We're playing the game. Working on it. Managing to go through the doors sometimes. Browse goods. And here again. Also the consideration of like just finding stuff on the ground. It's usually the last bit.
What's happening?
Let's grab it. I don't have shared stock here.
What's your
Hard to say.
back?
Or it just could be in any particular location, randomly. Haven't found any of the other inn previously. Let's figure out where some of our options are here. Find another general store. That could be helpful. Stormwind Lake. I think this is right here. There's nothing else north of Stormwind. Exactly. So I'm using all the people just hanging out on the roofs. Because you can. That is a possibility.
Need help?
Goods. No.
Farewell.
Yeah. I don't think there'd be any upstairs. This is more like rooms than anything. We would just store sugar in the rooms. That'd be silly. You never know, though. Working with the information we got here. We'd also see if more has respawned in this room. Because a lot of these also just kind of respawn, too. In the doorway there. Okay. And there's one on the floor. Greensbury. Hello. Just here to steal your sugar.
I buy and trade.
No.
For the Alliance.
But presumably they do respawn here. Here's a sack that's not sugar. Shame.
What can I do for you?
Just a general store.
Go with honor, friend.
We could just wait around. In theory, that would work. I don't know. We need one more, is the thing. We found any spawns elsewhere. visitor center. Shisha. Getting pelted. This really does not fit through doors, does it? Hilarious stuff. This is cheese, not general. There's a difference. There's a difference. I feel also swooping in, looking for stuff.
Greetings. The Alliance.
It's got a lot of competition. That must be a problem. Potentially, other times of day could also impact it, just by having less people trying to do it at the same time. Got armor, weapons. Pig and Whistle Tavern. There we go. We have something.
Good day. I supply only the finest goods. See you around.
Guys here. Got drunk. Druid. Got kitchen vacuum. Cooking guy.
What are you looking
Cooking
for?
supplies. Fish and sugar.
See you around.
And there is a new spot we can check. Over here in Old Town. Very good. I can definitely work with that. Let's go fishing. The Northern Lake. Right up here. Presumably. Should be easy enough. This is Olivia's pond. This is Stormwind City. Presumably Stormwind Lake. Or this could be Stormwind Lake. There's another lake here. It is to the north. Various bodies of water here. There's definitely nothing actually to the north. It's the Stormwind Lake. Okay. Good thing we checked. It's kind of just off here, behind the port here. Various graveyards and such. Right. Perfect spot. Over here. Alright. So, for fishing, we obviously use the fishing set. Equip it. Hat power. And we go. See if we can get these 8 fish more quickly. There we go. If we keep fishing around Stormwind, we're definitely not going to find, like, any useful fish. Because it's considered a lower level area. We get these raw Long John mud snappers worth precisely nothing. We can just keep getting it every time. That speeds things up nicely. I can work with that. And any levels? There's a level. 461. Yay. Definitely a ways to go with this too. I'm gonna check the auction house, see if we can get more cooking supplies. Get that up to the level where we can get the next thing. We don't have enough of the cooking awards yet to be able to get the next recipe. But to be prepared for the future for that. Should be great. Yeah, didn't get it that time. Oh well. Higher chance at least for this fish. I'll take it. I'll take it. Grab it. Some nice relaxed areas. Yeah, that's 2 different fishing quests we've done just here near Stormwind. Could this be the case? I wonder if there's gonna be any other fishing dailies somewhere. It's a possibility. Like, Stormwind is kind of the main area here. It's got all the boats everywhere, all the portals to other places. really central and efficient. DPS set. Equip. Not that we really need any specific set for anything right now. Since we're just gonna go do archaeology. I guess it lets us one tap everything that might try to bother us a little bit, so. Yeah, it works. It works. Swoop down here. Claim our fish reward.
Have a good one.
Is the challenge too much for you? It's actually very easy.
Farewell.
Nice work, Eric Exing. See, you are quite the fisherman these days. Might just have to take you out on the boat soon. See what you can really do. 60,000 speed, 9 gold, and a bag of mysteries. Come on. Got our next word here.
Have a good one.
Sugar for that. For that. Just
See you later.
the next one we want to purchase is 475. And gives the strength buff, so we can use that. This one also requires blood shrimp, huh? Wow. 60 strength, 60 stamina, blood shrimp. What is the 90 option? Spirit, intellect. Agility, haste, crit, parry, hit, strength. This one uses Crocolisk tails. Okay. That's at the 500 mark. And we have 525s. Nothing to worry about. But we'll worry about the 475 first here. Looks like everything requires blood shrimp though. For this and then the strength. For getting to 475. That's just gonna give us a few cooking levels anyways. Could just do the daily challenges to get the cooking levels. We do need blood shrimp for making the strength food then. I think we try to grab some more of those. Because we purchased all of them that were available, basically, last time. Shopping for blood shrimp. They're available? Could be some. Alright. Oh yeah. Stacks and stacks of them. Interesting that there was been all purchased out last time. It's gonna buy a good pile of these. I wonder why they were all bought out. Goes and buys them all out. Stacks of 1. Why are there so many stacks of 1? Hey, give me some 20. That'll work for now. Nice cheap prices too. I'll take it. We kind of don't need any of the other fish, really. What do we get in here? A fisherman's pipe, some strangle kelp. I guess this is worth maybe something. Drop these in here. 14 silver, 10 silver. Let's be honest, the difference between 10 silver and nothing is not really that high at this point, but that's alright. Go grab all the other shrimp well, not all the shrimp. Shrimp are in there. We go grab all the other fish that we don't really need. There's other recipes we could get. I think we probably want to focus on getting the recipes that are actually going to be helpful for us. What was it? Crocolisk tongues? No, none of these. Need to get rid of most of the stuff.
See you later.
Since we really only use it for the cosmetics anyway. That's an option. That's something we should do. We'll grab all the blood shrimp out of here. Probably have a whole bunch of other things that failed to sell from last time. That's okay. Let's sell some stuff. A sagefish. Luckily going to be for a magical something. Giant turtle tongue. Go for it. Cheap fish. Murgle snouts. Not too expensive. This eel. Just a whole eel for gold. Another plus sign of the blood shrimp based leveling system we're going to be going with here. Apparently very cheap. And makes the things we want, so I will take it all day. Let's grab our blood shrimp here. And then we also... Oh, we sold some things. Looks like the only things we didn't sell were the fiery cores. Works for me. Oh yeah, blood shrimp. Yes. The solution to all of our problems. Fantastic. Let's put these in for cheap. We really don't need these. Probably. 1 gold. Go for it. Alright. Put these blood shrimp in the bank. We're still going to need more of the cooking awards afterwards. So we'll just be able to get all the way to where we need to be with these. And we can also put on the chef's hat when we're trying to do all that. That'd be good.
Safe travel.
Very quickly make a whole bunch of stuff for us. Okay. Sell off rest of these bits.
Making a special purchase?
And browse goods. Not much of that. Yeah, that's about the same price. I guess we could also just put these in here. I kind of want to see how much these might give for something beyond rare, so I think we'll hold on to them for now. At any rate, now we're gonna go do Archeology. Yeah. 150. 225. Working on Night Elf, Dwarf, Troll, and Fossil, because apparently those are the ones we can do. Presumably that'll eventually change, but I kind of expect it to not change until like the last levels, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Whether there's any differences from getting the next levels at 200 and then whatever after that. Currently we got a whole bunch of stuff down in Stranglethorn. Literally 3 different dig sites here. That's going to be fantastic. As far as what kinds of things I want, I'll say I'd take the rares, because they're more interesting, they do something besides sell for a gold. And they have more requirement, but roughly the same amount of fragments per level, whole thing. So, honestly, that's fine. Shouldn't end up overstretching the level or anything. Seems to still be working. I guess we'll find out as we continue getting higher ranks in all this. It's very possible that eventually the common things won't give any levels anymore, which would be very inconvenient. Also might become that we don't get common things as often, which would be actually pretty convenient. We'll have to see. Anything could change. So far it's been a pretty reasonable system. We got the first levels from digging up fragments, which I suppose we could have farmed that a little bit, because we also were finishing things at the same time. Well, you can only hold the 200 fragments of each kind, so it would have only been a few extra levels we possibly could have cheesed at the very start there. That's just called strategy. Alright. We are in here. Just through the trees. Now we're where we need to be. Now, more troll stuff. Let's keep on kind of clipping the back legs there. It's definitely a system here. It's not quite, we're not quite where we think we are. It feels like we can fly over things, but sometimes we can't. Definitely a different thing to get used to. That's alright. Unsurprisingly, there's going to be more troll stuff with all the trolls here. And we got another troll tablet. Fantastic. Might just be a money-making business here. I'm okay with that. Perfectly fine with that system. And now it's this way more. And now it's this way. I'll take it. I'll take it. Still can only do the 3 digs before we have to go to a different spot. Something for that, that'd be pretty good. The travel time's definitely a big part of this. For better or worse. But, like right now when we have 3 dig sites kind of right next to each other, definitely pretty good. Really helps with that. Drill fragments. And that's enough. Okay. Jade Asp with ruby eyes. Solve it. For 5 levels. Okay. If we look at Jade Asp with ruby eyes while flying in a direction, this tiny figure could possibly be a representation of High Priest Venoxus. Though snakes of all types are venerated throughout troll culture. The delicate jaws on this figurine can be closed, presumably to draw blood from a finger. 1 completion. It's interesting that it says number of completions completed. And also first time. Nice to track all that kind of stuff. Very fun. Doesn't really matter which one we go to next here. Let's go to this one right outside the arena. Might be in, yeah, the ruins of Jimwall here. We can also see where that one went to. It's popped up here at Witherbark Village. Okay. We got this one over here, and then Witherbark Village. Proper routing does help quite a bit here. Right here. Let's find it. Red with a smaller search area. I think it's pretty far in here. Have to be facing the right way though. That's alright. For it. Of course, it's more troll stuff. And another troll tablet. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Just running around, being everybody up here. Slightly convenient. I'll take it. Not that we're really too worried about it either way. We're just here. Archeology. If there's no enemies in the way, that's fine. 10 and 9 fragments, not bad. Also could get more fragments, in theory, so we get higher levels. That would also slightly speed things up. I'm just concerned about anything that could possibly slow things down. So that would be inconvenient. Like, not being able to get levels from specific things, or getting less levels. I can't imagine we're going to end up being able to keep getting 5 levels from every common find. Especially in the much higher levels. I suppose we'll see. We're going into the ruins of Mont Zamway here. More of a north to south kind of direction. That'll work. Basically just run for yellows. That's alright. The distances. Unsurprisingly, more trolls. Troll factions. 10 more? Good. They're just here sleeping. Being very rude. Some fires going. Search for that. Another 10. I complain about that. It is maybe on the other side of the wall here. Just the directions facing. Seems to do a pretty decent job of facing the right direction. Sometimes it feels like it's slightly off with the red ones, but that's alright. Alright. Another troll find. Feathered gold earring. Complete that. This one is common again. Okay. Check on the map here. Oh, love it. Look at this. Right over this way. Feather gold earring. Those are probably from scarlet and green macaws, though they have been well preserved. Those twisted to appear like thorns or veins. When used to pierce the ear, it looks particularly painful. These earrings. And then, right down here. At these ruins. It is a troll expedition here. Clearly. Very good. Gets us the levels here. I can complain about it. Another question is how many different finds there possibly are. Just do three at the same place? Yes! Now that's efficiency. 3 sets of fragments, all at the same place. Another one complete. Cinnabar Bijou. Love it. Tell Scepter. Cinnabar Bijou? We do not. Alright, let's find the next spot. Everything's moving up to the north here. We could take Stormwind Portal 2 here, but then we have to still fly there. I think we'll just fly up towards the next spot. This is along the coast here in the Swamp Stars. Alright. The Cinnabar Bijou. Swatch token was formed from a volcanic and toxic red mineral. The inscription on the reverse states that it was once the property of Hinloth the Serpent. Traces of barnacles suggest that the Bijou has spent time underwater. Interesting. Let's find random people stuff. Ain't that something? Okay, what do we think we're gonna find along the coast here? I think probably fossils. That's okay. Managed to get the perfect amount of fossil fragments the previous time. Sitting at a very clean 0 out of 30 for the next one. Which means we need to get very, very lucky to do this in one dig site. We got 10, 10, 9, and then 8, 8, 9 all in the same spot. They're pretty good. 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 6. Yeah. Average amounts. There's at least something here. I feel like at least around 8 each time. We got more than 8 quite a few times in a row here. I wouldn't want to say an average of 9 though. Doesn't seem too realistic. We got 2 10s here. We also got a 6 though, so. It's not like really the amount that we get per really makes a huge difference. We have to go there anyways. Technically, the amount of fragments we get could determine how worthwhile it is to use these bonus fragment items, essentially. But for only 12 like it was, that's even, if we're averaging more like 8 or 9, we're dropping under 1.5 diggings. So probably still really not worth it. We'll see if it gives more for anything beyond rare. We might need to actually get to... It might be faster to just fall down here. We'll fall in the ocean. Unlike some of our other attempts to fall in water, we actually succeeded that time. Well, wonders never cease. Alright. Got a large area all on the coast here. So red could be basically anywhere. Especially when we're just at the edge of it. Right, this way. Rude. Just out here one-shine people. Yep, fossils. As expected. As expected. Further this way. It's supposed to be like on the beach here. Well, that's alright. Just a little bit further. Okay. I will take it. In a literal sense, I'm currently taking it. Another 9 fragments. Okay. And back south a bit. Getting pretty reasonable at finding the spots here. Not that it takes too much longer, even if you do. The surveying itself is quite quick. Which is a plus. Oh. 998. Yeah. Pretty good. Alright. Everything... Oh, one over here. Let's say everything up north, but nope. One back over here in the Blasted Lands. Trying to group these up is a reasonable plan. Just here in the Blasted Lands. What are you gonna find here? Probably a fossil, I guess. Kind of just a giant mess in general here. Now it's got demons, but don't really have a demons section. There's some kind of bones. Stuff made out of bones, at least. And ogres. Ashman boars. Still red. This goes further this way. Not all around Dead Maw post here. That's okay. Could also be ogre or something. I don't think we have those though. We get new sites with different things. Just fossil. That's alright. Which will be enough to get a fossil find completed. That's good. I'll take it. All kinds of ogres and guys around here. Back this way, huh? $55? That's not very concerning. Fossil find. 8 fragments. Well, that's okay. And back this way. There could be just predetermined specific locations that they can pop up. Because we had the same thing spawn in the exact same spot 3 times in a row. So we just collect a map of exact locations in each dig site we could possibly get a thing. That could technically work. Anyways, fossil. Solve it. I think we already had some petrified wood from previously. That's not gonna actually give us anything new. Petrified wood completed twice. Yep. Alright, anything in the south? Nope, everything's to the north now. Nice line of things going to the north. Starting at Ironbeard's tomb in the wetlands. Alright. We could try taking the train. The train could be a good shout here. Go to Stormwind. Take the train to Ironforge. Just the deep run tram. But that's still quicker than flying or anything. And then get up to the dig site. And do these northern ones. See where that gets us. See where that gets us. Transfer down here. Alright. We'll just get over there. Simple enough. Ironbeard's tomb. I'm gonna say it's probably not gonna be crazy to potentially find some dwarven fragments here. Ironbeard. I would check it. Going around, digging around, looking around, going around. Dwarf. Archeology find. 10 more fragments. Okay. This way. Full lineup. Got some black oozes here. Not too worried about those, obviously. This might end up being slightly awkward if we were doing archaeology in the actual level appropriate zones surrounded by enemies. That could slow things down. Only 7 fragments that time. Eh. Still think it's around 8. Give or take. Not enough to likely get it complete from one site. Especially since sometimes it's more than 30. That also doesn't help. Dwarf find. There you go. Enough for this since we start with some though, so I'll take it. Silver neck torque. Solve it. 175. Spot. This way. At the village. Got a new find. Dwarves are famous metalsmiths. They produce many implements of war. They're adept at working with softer metals as well. This piece of jewelry was sized for a lady with a very thick neck. Silver neck torque. Alright. Next spot in here. Witherbark Village. It's going to be Troll. Definitely seeming to find the least Night Elf locations out here currently. It's a shame because we got a rare thing in here I'm trying to get to. It's going to take a few more spots, it seems. Alright, Witherbark Village. Not surprisingly, it's far away from the very first edge we get to. Checks out. Okay, here. Let's fire this way. That goes all the way to this lake and past it too, so definitely can be further away. Maximizing distance, going like a certain amount to make it so you don't go as far. Still red from here, huh? If you go too far, they need to go back. That's obviously not ideal. Yellow this way. It does go all the way up into these mountains here too. Just a little bit on the edge here. Right in the middle of this camp here, huh? Literally right in the middle. Okay. Hello, trees. How you doing? Just take your fragments here. Don't worry about it. And this way. I tried to take me. Nope, I'm leaving. You can't stop me. And further. The larger areas are definitely a bit more annoying, honestly. Not so much further it could be here. Yellow this way, huh? We're getting some awkward spot here. Too far. Down in here? I think it's been in a cave or anything. That's technically, that's right at the edge of the cave. Alright, sure. That's alright. Now it's back. It's a pretty simple system here. It works. Try here. Back a little bit. Still kind of worth it to try to avoid fighting. So we don't need to instantly kill them. We can get back on the mountain. Rude. Stab it. Go. Military enhancement. Strength increased by 17. That's our fighting system. Alright, that is 3 from here. Control one? Yes, we can. Centralized scepter. Solve it. And that is 180. Alright. We will do this. We'll find the next spot. To the north. 2 more to the south in here. If they can keep clumping up near each other, that'd be ideal, obviously. That's what it is. The Centralized scepter. Tlai means devoted ones in Zandali. This twisted group of trolls were devoted to the blood god, Hakar. Being of extreme malevolence, recently tasted defeat in Zul'Gareb, ancient capital of the Garashi Empire. The scepter is decorated with a bat motif, possibly a connection to Hirak, the primal bat god. Alright. Very good. Next spot is Hagawatha. Some more troll stuff. The hinterlands here. We can't decide really which fragments we get. Only thing we can decide would be not going to specific locations to have those just be there. I feel like that'd be quite slow of a strategy. Because we have to travel further since we're not going to be, since we wouldn't go to a closer one instead. And you're just going to end up with all the spawns and the ones you're not looking for anyways, so. Just take the fragments you can get, I'd say. Agawatha. Yellow, but over the wall. Cool. Let's go here. He's right on top of it. We got a troll tablet from that. Because there's a troll standing right on top of it. Some of the fragments are in the areas with their guys, and some of them aren't. Ain't that something? Walk around you. Walk around all the other statues and stuff. Clearly nothing in here is a fragment we want. It's just these ones. Not as good of a haul this time. 7-7. Shame. That's what we can do about that, then. Probably. And another one. Okay. Not enough for the next find here. And these are all going back to Stranglethorn again. It's gonna be a little bit of an effort to get back down there. So we don't have the Hearthstone currently. Since we use that. Well, hopefully the last one up here in the north continues to be in the north. That'd be preferable. It's around this lake here at Corn's Crossing again. It's always a little awkward with all the water. We're right on track here, though. It's an easy spot to find, though. It is the lake. Definitely doable. Definitely easy. 180. Close to a troll. Would get the fossil. This is be fossil here. It's just around a lake. I'll get that done at least. Alright. Right on down here. Just exactly on the edge here. It's definitely something. Could use the water mount here. Swimming through the lake on the seahorse. It could happen. Probably wouldn't be really worth it since we're going to end up on the ground anyways. Fossil find. Only 6. Yeah, close here for the next one though. Close-ish, at least. Sometimes the green flashing seems like it's really more like it should be yellow. That's okay. Could be different speeds of flashing or something. All I know is it's flashing. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. That's pretty good. Fossil find. A devil sword tooth. Solve it. Alright. Ooh, a rare one in the fossils. An ancient amber. A really large hunk of petrified tree resin containing what appears to be a small humanoid figure. It's more like a bug than a humanoid, but if you say so. And it did go north. Beautiful. I will take it. Right. Thing you completed was the Devil Sore Tooth. Devil Sores are one of the largest predators to ever walk Azeroth. And they're still currently walking down in the Ungoro crater. Almost died out long ago, some thrive and some pockets to this day. There's much speculation about the purpose of the Devil Sores' generate front arms. One theory is that they help Devil Sores rise to a standing position. Another theory suggests that the arms, just like females, where observation is necessary. Be my guess trying to observe. Sounds like a bad plan to me. Okay. Let's just over here, in this little corner here, where you could try to cross the lake here and get over to Triswell Glades on a very dangerous path. Less dangerous than it was going through Enderhall, though, so. Well, that's alright. Fly down here. What are we thinking just out in the forest here? So just fossils. I have a situation here now where we have two rare things. So trying to get more levels would require getting quite a few more pieces for these. At least with fossils, we find them more often. We'll be getting to that rare find more quickly here. Might depend what continent we're on. There's still quite a few various things. There. Right on the edge here. Right past the road. And we're on the hunt. Some black bears. They're also dead. That was doing fine. Alright. Finding fossils. Yep. Making progress. We also don't have any fossil speed up. Oh, that's again. That's different. Haven't found any. Also a possibility that there isn't one. Find out when we actually look at it, I suppose. Fossil find. 10 more again. Lovely. We do 10, 10, 10. I wouldn't complain about it. This way. Next to the iron. No time for mining. Gotta get other things out of the ground. Fossils. 8. Still pretty good. 37 out of 100 for this. And nope, doesn't look like there is holes for fossil helpers. Good to know. Not that we're going to use them anyway, but it does mean we're going to get less money from digging up fossil spots. And here's the fourth one. Larger size. Here. I guess those 3. 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth? There's 2 here. In Northern Stranglethorn. Nope, it's right behind this house. It's right by Airy Peak. Okay. That is the symbol that there is a tick site here. Literally right behind Airy Peak. Okay. That's not too far. Let's see, where is it? What did we do? That was not very visible on the map there. Still existed though, so. Just had to look for the house or tower that looks slightly different. Wild. So it's not even like outside a very peak. It's kind of like up in town. That's definitely something. Should be dwarf stuff, I would think. Just need to cross these mountains here. Which is easy since we can fly over them. That's good. All kinds of money. No complaints. Let's see what happens at higher levels here. Alright. Down. The Airy Peak. Kind of just the entire upper section here. Place to start. And also a little bit out into the forest. That's alright. A little more area to check. Got some griffins. And dwarf archaeology finds. Very good. Back up. Probably into town here a bit. Just along the road. Finding finds. Digging stuff up. Having a good time. They pointed me that way. They pointed me this way. That's pointing me that way. It's around here somewhere. Clearly. Yeah, it's this way. Right in the middle there, apparently. Well, we get there eventually. Only 6. We have one actually up on the roads here. Now it's back this way. Okay. That's this way. Find this. Or this way. Something like that. The hinterlands. Can confirm. Hey, there's a dwarf runestone. Complete dwarf archaeological artifacts. At some point was 191 gold. How true any of these values are is a question. 4 short of a dwarf find here. Not too surprising. Alright, next spot. So we got 2 down here in the burning steppes. And then 2 down in Stranglethorn. Oh yeah. Hearthstone would be ideal. 5 minutes, we'll probably fly there. I don't want to get 200 here. So we can unlock the next level. Right now that'd be 3 finds. Very close to a troll and dwarf. That would potentially get 2 here. But completing one of the rare ones would get 15 itself, so. It's definitely something. Alright. Just going to wait on that. Because if we wait on the Hearthstone, we can use that to just teleport back to Stormwind when we're done here. We kind of want to be at Stormwind at the end anyways. What with the whole doing the daily fishing and cooking stuff. I'm just going to make my way down to the Burning Steppes. Yeah. Even with 310% flight speed, These travel times are not insignificant. Especially when you need to go to an entire different part of the continent. Well, at least once we got here, there are 2 spots right next to each other. That we will take. That we will take. The ruins of Thracian. Tharsan. Dwarf. Find. And another stone. Awesome. And it's right here again. Also good. And it's 6. Less good. So not worry about any of these guys. They're just here. There. Big elementals too. Constructs. Reavers. Metal guys. There you go. 10, 6, 10. Look for thing. Yes, it is. Molten Fists, Jeweled Goblet. Well, that sounds very fancy. It only sells for a gold, though. And this jade ass with ruby eyes with 5 gold. So is this feather gold earring. And the Sword of Issue. And the scepter. And this double sword tooth. Alright, so they're getting a little bit more than 1 gold. I'll take it. This way a little bit. I'll be learn about our gold cup. Even among Dark Iron rulers, Molten Fist's avarice was legendary. This goblet, while once of high craftsmanship, has seen better days. It has been partially melted by exposure to lava or dragon fire. Oh goodness. Now over to this corner. Where did that one move? Just to the north here. That's doable. Prioritizing things. So over here. Corner. Got dragon guys nearby. There's a good number of those out in this section. Do all moving. Guess I was technically moving. Technically. And 190 archaeology for that dwarf. Fine there. More fossils here. 10. Lovely. Warg here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. Just here archaeology. Another 10. We're doing pretty good. Making progress towards this fossil find. Not gonna complain about that. As there's a rare. That's more interesting. Presumably currently the only rare we've completed was actually something. We're gonna do 2 rares. I don't know. We got a follower for 1. 9 more. Okay. That's all for that. 2 more kind of north. Alright. If we look at our finds found here. Common. We definitely found a rare. At least. That's not on this list. That's odd. Anyways. Next spot here is between Agmon's End and Bloodwatcher Point here. Get some stuff from here. Again, this would be absolutely ridiculous without show dig sites. Agmon's End. A lot of dead drugs. Also gets up to this underground here. Fairly large dig site, that's considered. Tomb of the Watchers. They're just also digging. Where's better? There's a guy down in there. We're fine. Hey, the Sentinel. How you doing? How's it going? Well, it's clearly quite old. The statue does not appear to have crumbled at all over the centuries. It's moving. The warden says online. Sentinel says active. Nobody's fighting him. Stuff's going on down here. Got a few different rooms. Looks like. Very neat. Doing a whole thing. We'll leave him to it. We've got fragments of that. And back this way. That's definitely got stuff that's happening down there. Maybe just quest stuff. Definitely something. Definitely noteworthy, at least. We'll get around this rock here. It's at the back. Just right in the middle here, huh? Yeah. Find one more in here. You're right back down here in the middle. Yep. Alright. And another one of those. Beautiful. And enough for a dwarf collection. Golden chamber pot. Amazing. 195. Alright. Got this one here. That's gonna be a dwarf. This up here is gonna be night elf. These two down here are gonna be troll. What kind of combination we do to get this good? The troll ones would definitely finish it. That'd be fine. We're still to the north here. Continue to the north while we look at that last time we found. Golden chamber pot. Apparently the rich and famous do all their business in style. This is decorated with leaping fish and a running stream. Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, Ironbeard's tomb again. That's gonna give us a good number of dwarf fragments. We need 22 in order to get the next dwarf piece. Honestly, pretty doable. Almost entirely doable. Definitely got more than that most times. 8, 8, 10. Quite a bit more. We have to average only 7 in order to not get that. I think by going to Ironbeard's tomb here, we'll be finished. This one's really far north here. My goodness. Travel times. It keeps going down to Stranglethorn, it seems. That's alright. Fossil's definitely going to happen. Night Elf, eventually. I think the Quillen Lodge could be Night Elf. Got Lodge there. Lots of trolls in the area, though. That could do something for us. We're going to want to get to the 200 here first. Get the next level. Definitely collecting lots and lots of bits here. That one also sells for 5 gold. Honestly, it seems like more of them are selling for 5 than 1. They're all common. Some of them are just more common than others, I suppose. Not gonna say no. The real money is in these, clearly. At least for now. I'm sure as we get this significantly higher, we're gonna find more interesting things. At least that's the hope. I already found some interesting things. I'm not too mad about that. Down here at the tomb. Ironbeard's tomb. To get some dwarf fragments. You can even search on top of the tomb. Probably wouldn't get us where we need to be, though. Okay. Also getting a decent amount of experience from all this. Like 90,000 XP every time we show up to a new dig site. And more XP for... Oh, that thing we said that might be a problem is happening. If we don't get 8 here, we don't get the completion. 8, 9, or 10, please. You know, you really, really can. It's not a problem. 7s. A 6 is also a possibility here. How about 8, 9, 10? 10, yay. Alright. Pewter drinking cup. Complete. Alright. Next one is a helmet. Pewter drinking cup. There's one thing that dwarves love, it's drinking and fighting. 2 things. This cup may have belonged to a minor, noble, or wealthy merchant. It's heavy enough to bash in someone's brains, and residues suggest it may have been used for just that. My goodness. Pewter drinking cup. Right. Next one is moved in a shocking turn of events, also to Stranglethorn. I'm just gonna leave this one up here. Go do the Stranglethorn ones next. I suppose. Let's just go and get the next level here now. That all works. We've got enough spots in Stranglethorn there. Probably can't switch to another spot in Stranglethorn though. Sure likes being there. Or if there's any bias towards other end of the continent. Wouldn't be too surprised. Alright. Up to the keep. To claim our next level bracket thing. Whether or not it has more immediate rewards is the question.
Hey there.
Train me in archaeology. To be an artisan. Requires level 35 and 200. We've got both of those. Yep. New ability, archaeology. Next one is at 275. Then 350, and then 425. This is at level 75. So I don't know if you'd be able to do stuff in Cataclysm areas at level 75. It starts at like 80, basically. We'll figure it out. 275 is the next breakpoint here, though.
Safe travel.
That's quite a bit. We do have 30 right here to complete both of these. This one's very close, that's another 5. Still quite a bit, though. Okay, let's call it Twilight Highlands for there. That's fine. Anyways, let's sell off all of the common pieces here. Also soulbound, so there's not much else we can really do with them. That's alright. Smith trainer.
What can
Supplies.
I get for you today?
Should repair stuff. We should repair some stuff. Here's plans for things. 500 blacksmithing. Requires elementium bars. Well, that's definitely something. Hardened elementium ores, 520. Pyrium bars at 525. Look at all these different recipes for things. Fancy. Not gonna worry about that right now. Nowhere close to those levels in blacksmithing yet. Good thing to have found here, though. So it's not just buying it from the trainer here. Elementium bars. Costs elementium bars to buy the recipe, then it's elementium bars to make it. Wild. All these require level 85 just off the bat. What's the fanciest stuff in here? Well, it's all level 85, so. Numbers. There.
Good.
There you go. So we want to get up to 275 here. doable. Especially if we move quickly. Next time. Goodbye.